So I was just heading back to Whiterun to store the Staff of Magnus and a few other things in my house. Now I've been thinking about the dragons, and I remembered that harmless-looking innkeeper in Riverwood who somehow retrieved the horn of Jurgen Windcaller for me. And I also remembering when Farengar told me to get the Dragonstone from Blakefell's Barrow. He had an informant. And I think it was the same woman. So now I'm curious. Who is this woman? And what does she know about the dragons? I think I'll go and pay her a visit and find out. So, I'm back in Riverwood.
Feindal thinks
And
he
the
knew
innkeeper
Camilla's
is
away from
presumably
me.
here
She's already
somewhere.
mine, I keep telling him.
No, where is she? In here maybe?
Close the door.
Okay.
Now we can talk.
You've been waiting for me all this time? I mean, sorry I kept you waiting so long. I had other things to do. And to be perfectly honest, I wasn't sure if you were worth talking to. But I'm here now. And that's what counts.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
The Greybeards are right. I am Dragonborn.
I hope so, but you'll forgive me if I don't assume that something's true just because the Greybeards say so. I just handed you the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Does that make me Dragonborn too?
I mean, to be honest, I just came here for the horn.
And now you have it. No harm done. I knew the Greybeards would send you for the horn if they thought you were Dragonborn. Taking it was the only way I could be sure this wasn't a Thalmor trap.
You better start explaining.
I'll explain what I want when I want. Got it? You'd already be dead if I didn't like the look of you when you walked in here. But I had to know if the rumors about you were true. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Why are you looking for a Dragonborn?
We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Yes, that's how I first learned I was Dragonborn.
Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough.
So what's the part you're not telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
Do you know how crazy this sounds?
A few years ago, I said almost the same thing to a colleague of mine. Well, it turned out he was right and I was wrong.
So what makes you think dragons are coming back to life, then?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Okay, well, I won't deny that I'm interested to see if you're telling the truth. So where are we headed?
Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Okay, let's go kill a dragon.
I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
Sure. Do you mind if I
That's
take
better.
these ingredients?
Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove.
Sure, just give me a minute. You got potions as well. You know anybody could just come down here and take those.
Ragnar, I'm traveling. You got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy trails.
Okay. Let's go then. So, how do you propose to get there?
What is it?
Never mind.
Let's get going.
Well, I'm going to Whiterun and then take the carriage. You'll have to make your own arrangements. Or follow.
Still here.
So this must be Kyne's Grove. Hello?
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking!
Where?
It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon burial mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
It seems Delphine may have been right. Ah, I see. That's that dragon from Helgen, I think. It looks the same. Big black... Delphine!
Come on, we need to find out what's happening up there. Don't you know there's a dragon attacking? We gotta find someplace to hide. Come on, hurry. We might be too late.
I'm
Well,
right
I
behind
can't
you.
help you hide. And I wouldn't go up here if I was you. What's going on up there? Stormcloak soldier?
Salokunir, Zil Gro Dova Ulsa.
Delphine go?
You are taking us somewhere wrong. How did this happen?
What? He's resurrecting it.
Full side Zu Korav need no dove to hide.
Excuse me?
You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance to dare take for yourself the name of Dova. Salokunir, Kridar, Chur.
Okay. Which one? That one's leaving. Ready? That was easy. Whoa! Maybe I should have attacked the other one. Dragon bones, scales, gold, and steel arrows.
Still here.
So,
I owe you some answers, don't I? I owe you some answers, don't I?
yes, twice.
Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back.
Who are you and what do you want with me?
I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
So, what is it you know about the dragons coming back?
Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here.
I've seen that dragon before, the one that got away.
Really? Where?
It was the one that attacked Helgen, where Ulfric escaped from the Imperials.
Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it. We're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all.
So what's our next move then?
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
Okay. But what makes you think the Thalmor are bringing dragons back?
Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
True. And why are the Thalmor after you?
Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong.
So I need to find out what the Thalmor know about the dragons. Any ideas?
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia.
So how do we get into the Thalmor embassy?
I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Okay. And what's that sound? Seems stronger here. Is this some remnant of the Black Dragon resurrecting this one? How did it even do that? Maybe we'll find out. So, I've arrived in Riverwood. It really does get dark now that we're into the month of sun's dusk.
Welcome. Let me know if you
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
somewhere.
Okay. You have a really awkward walk speed, do you know that? You're not bothered about anyone discovering your secret room now then? Okay.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
That didn't take long.
I've been doing this a long time, remember? While the Thalmor have been looking for me, I've been watching them.
So what's your plan? How do I infiltrate the Thalmor embassy?
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
So how am I going to get into the party then?
Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards.
Okay, and once I'm inside the embassy, then what?
That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction.
Okay, then I'll see you in Solitude after I meet Malborn.
Sounds good. Be careful.
Sure. So, looks like I'm going to Solitude then. So, here I am in Solitude, at the Winking Skeever. And hopefully my contact should be inside.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Sure.
Papa says I won't see Rogvir anymore, but he wouldn't tell me why not.
What do you need? Good morning.
Our mutual friend sent me.
Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
I've already stored some stuff on my pet mud crab that I can summon at any time, but okay. I'll still need some weapons, I suppose.
Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've gotta go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
So, take my bow and my dagger, and just steel arrows will do, I suppose. Yeah, and he's already... I'll go on dwarven arrows as well. Yeah, and I've already stored my armor on my mud crab, so that'll do.
But you always say you want more girls in the bar to begin with.
Okay.
That's it. I'm not retiring, ever. End of discussion.
Okay. Well, in that case, I suppose we should head down to the stables and meet Delphine, assuming she's arrived. She did say to meet her there, I think. So, we'll have to see how this goes. Infiltrating an embassy? I mean, I am a thief, I should be good at infiltrating things. Why is that guard standing there? Aha.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy?
Some of it. My mud crab has the rest.
Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed like that.
Yes, yes, I know, and I'm apparently over encumbered. Great. So, I will just stand in here and change into these party clothes. Will that do? Delphine?
I've got your
I
back.
guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
Hold on a minute.
This is no time for cold feet. I put everything in your hands here. Not least Malborn's life. Now do whatever it is you need to do, and let's get going before we miss our chance.
I know, I just wanted to tell my followers to hang around here.
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth.
Yes, yes, we've had this
Ready
discussion.
to board the carriage to the embassy?
Indeed I am. Hang on to the rest of my things for me. Guys, make sure she does.
Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Okay.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Ellenland's little soiree. And arriving by carriage,
Oops.
no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking.
I see. Whoops.
There's not enough drinking in the world today.
Welcome to the Tholmor Embassy. Your invitation, please.
Here you go.
Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm
I never
just doing
saw
my duties,
her.
sir. Everything's in order. Well,
So, in we go.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
Name is Iris. Pleased to meet you.
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's
Even
just
when every
that
other
we've
farm
run
will
out of
hold
the
is
Alto
barely
wine.
scraping by, the harvest
Do I
of
have your
Gorikstead
permission
is
to
always
uncork the
bountiful.
Arinthia Red?
Is it good fortune? The blessings
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
Sure thing.
What? Yes? What do you need?
I'm ready.
Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Heard anything interesting lately?
Okay.
Any news or gossip?
I heard those mages up in Winterhold have been trying to figure out how many dragons there are in Skyrim.
Have
They
they?
seem to think it's at least a dozen. I'm sure they're exaggerating. They're probably trying to scare us into giving them more money and influence, so they can save us from the dragon threat.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, pardon me, friend. I didn't see you standing there.
The dragons frightening
Allow me
or
to
people
introduce
are
myself.
frightening
Rosalind, imports and exports by trade. Observer of human nature by
These are
avocation.
troubling times indeed.
What brings you to this party?
You must be new around here. Bad manners to ask such a direct question at one of Elenwen's little soirees. But I have nothing to hide. I'm in from the south on business. And if you want to do business in Tamriel these days, well, you'd better get used to cozying up to the Thalmor, like it or not.
Fair enough. You look thirsty.
My friend, you are very perceptive. I have a powerful thirst that cannot be slaked. And none of the waiters will bring me a drink. Elenwen must have told them to cut me off, this frigid bitch. Afraid I'll cause another scene, I suppose.
I see.
I need another drink.
Is my staff
Do I not
seeing
have one?
to your needs?
I suppose so, yes.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
Here, I brought you a drink.
Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
I know just what you mean.
Well, actually there is something you could do.
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend.
I need to cause a scene, get everyone's attention for a few minutes.
Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork.
Yeah, I kind of got that impression. Hey, it's Maven.
Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
Our mistress.
Okay.
Speak figuratively. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in
So
their
what now?
family. Although most of you are already in.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Okay.
Overlords
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that
Okay.
chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
Sure. Take. I just need to quickly... Oh, it's taken my hotkey potions as well. This may take me a minute to set them up properly. Okay, I think I'm ready. Oops. Yes, yes. I'll go. Whoa! How did they know I was there? I'm invisible and muffled. Move, move, move. This invisibility spell does not last very long. This is not going too well. Although he's not really damaging me. That could have gone much, much better. Well, I don't think the stealth approach is going to work, do you? I will, call my mud crab and have it bring my armor. Yep. Okay. Okay. Before I do anything else, make sure I have arrows. Nice. Now I know my spells aren't silent, so I'd be hard pressed to get through, particularly if they detect me like that. Okay. Any more? Yes. Just need to wait for my magicka to recharge a bit. Okay, unrelenting force ready, and in we go. Oops.
We have other informants who are less offensive.
Maybe the stealth approach will work. Now then, this is Ellenwood's Solar, or whatever the thing was called. Mansion, whatever.
So he has talked. I knew
But is the information I want here?
One talks in the end. Now, I have work to do. Leave me
Who's
to it
talking
if ever you
though?
want to see the rest of your payment. Can I could help you. He talked to me. He trusts me. You'd like to come downstairs with me, is that implicit?
What's
Shall we
this?
loose his
A chest. Interrogation chamber key. Dragon investigation. Current status. I will read these when I'm not in danger. Thormod dossier on Delphine. And Ulfric's Stormcloak. Yes. Asset? Oh dear.
in a cell together. You can ask him anything.
Ulfric's Stormcloak is an asset of the Thormod? Something's going on over there.
Stop, please. I don't know anything else. Don't you think I'd have told you already?
Silence. You
spell,
know the
okay.
rules. Do not speak unless spoken to.
Okay.
Master Rollendale will ask the questions.
Well, you know.
Let's begin again.
Never should have gone there.
Okay. Whoops, no, I did not want to sit on the chair. I wanted to see what he had on him. Oh dear word. That's a lot. Dear word? I don't know. Former dossier Esbern. Fugitive, yes. Again, I will read these later. What was that?
Is someone there? Mercy!
Oh dear, what's his name's in trouble? Ah, sorry!
I'm on your side.
Yeah, I'm being careful, but I...
I'll see you in pieces.
Okay, scare me there. So what happened? They cut you? Gutter? I suppose I could take this elven armor. It's not as if I'm carrying very much. Anyway, I was about to go and talk to a prisoner.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
I'm not here to touch you.
What? Who? What? What do you want then?
No time to explain. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere.
Sounds good. I'll follow you.
Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
Okay? You okay? So where are we going? Down here? I'll take that as a yes. That sounded like a troll. Somewhere close.
Hey, watch! What was that? Over here!
No, don't attack the troll, you idiot. Was a little close. So a troll hiding out under the Thalmor embassy. Interesting. What have we got here? Dead conjurer? The stone of Paranzire, I noticed. No, I'm aiming for the coin purse. Before the ages of man? I've read that. Let's get out of here. No one's run off. What about you?
You didn't have to help me, so thanks.
Sure. So, what were those dossiers about? There was a... what was it? Dragon investigation, current status. We anticipate a breakthrough in our efforts to uncover the party or power behind the dragon resurrection phenomenon. An informant has identified a possible lead whom we have brought back to the embassy for a full interrogation. The subject is obstinate, but by all indications is holding back the information we seek. I've authorized intermediate manual uncoiling. whatever that means. I don't expect more will be necessary unless you feel time presses. I know you prefer to be present for the final questioning. I will inform you immediately when the subject is fully receptive. 2 days should tell the tale. In the meantime, if you wish to audit our technique, your expertise is welcome as always. I have placed the prisoner in the cell closest to your office stairs for your convenience. Rundell. Right. I see. I suppose I can read the others later, but for now, it's time I got back, well, to first to my followers and then to Delphine.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Sure. I'm actually looking for Delphine. Aha.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful?
The Thalmor know nothing about the dragons.
Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure. They think someone called Esbern might be responsible, or at least has information.
Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons.
What would the Thalmor want with Esbern?
You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
So the Thalmor think the Blades know about the dragons.
Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is?
They seem to think he's heading out in Riften, and what are you two doing?
Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Ask around the Ragged Flagon in the Ratway. It's at least a good starting point. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall.
This is an ode to
You'll know what it
Skyrim's
means.
staunch protectors.
Okay. Well, I'll pick up my stuff and head off back to Riften. Well, it's nice to be back in the Thieves Guild. Ooh, we've got some new members. It's a while since I've been here.
You have questions?
But I'm looking for a guy called Esbern in the Ratway. And I'm assuming that's the Ratway vaults further down.
Good to see you, lot. How are things?
Brainielf!
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming.
I'm looking for an old guy, probably hiding out in the Ratway.
Yeah, I bet I know your guy. He's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens, paying us good coin for nobody to know about it.
Okay, thanks.
Now go and make us some coin, lad.
Down here. I see Thalmor. I'm not going to sneak. Never mind. Should have just stick with that. Don't get cocky and try and go for a backstab. Unless you're reasonably confident of getting there. I suppose I can sell all this elven armor. I just keep moving. This way? This is a bit of a maze. Okay, I'm slowly getting down. Am I to assume we just drop down here? We've got some small chests. Interesting. And no, I think this is going back up. Got some coins though, which I will... Oops, I didn't mean to take a tankard there. I don't know what that shadow mark means. I haven't memorized them. But there's one over the chest. Robin's bow. Yeah, I think I've doubled back on myself. Yes, I should have dropped off and gone down this way then. It's dark down here. This way?
Knife. Yes. Book. Yes. Bucket.
Let's not ask.
Yes. Ink pot. No.
Come here, come here, come here, come here.
A rather well-fortified door. What do you think is in here?
Go away!
Are you Esbern? Open the door, I'm a friend.
What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay, Delphine sent me.
Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her, and she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap.
No, it's not like that. Delphine needs your help to stop the dragons. As do I.
So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. You'd better come in and tell me how you found me, and what you want.
Okay. Apparently,
This'll just
my
take a
speech
moment.
skill is pretty good now. Of course, I sell a lot of
This
stuff.
always fits. There we go. Only a couple more.
Also, Serana, I saw you teleport in there. You're gonna have to show me that trick.
There
Well?
we are. Come in, come in. Make yourself at home. Come in, come in. Mustn't speak. That's better.
Okay.
So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. I tried to tell her years ago.
What do you mean it's hopeless?
Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up and see what's going on? Alduin has returned just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. Fools. It's all come true. All I could do was watch our doom approach.
Alduin, the dragon who's raising the others?
Yes, yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand.
You're talking about the literal end of the world?
Oh yes, it's all been foretold. The end has begun. Alduin has returned. Only a dragonborn can stop him. But no dragonborn has been known for centuries. It seems that the gods have grown tired of us. They've left us to our fate as the plaything of Alduin the World Eater.
It's not hopeless, Esbern. I'm dragonborn.
What? You are? Can it really be true? Dragonborn? Then there is hope. The gods have not abandoned us. We must go. Quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss.
Okay.
Just a moment. I must gather a few things.
Sure. Do you mind if I take some stuff?
No.
Like potions?
No. Put my
Any ingredients? Ready to go now?
One moment. I know time is of the essence. Mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
Okay, I'm just taking these books because they look like they might be relevant. What was that? Elven bow. I can sell. Fire and darkness? Ooh, one has. I think we're being attacked. I can't get through. Yes, it's a very effective technique. Block the doorway so no one can get in, but my Mistman's doing fairly well. Did he get them all? Okay.
Yes? What is it?
What happened on the 30th of Frostfall?
It was a cold day. The end of Frostfall is nearly winter in the Jerall Mountains. We heard the news at Cloud Ruler by courier, riding hard from the Imperial City. 30th of Frostfall, 171. 30 years ago. The Great War started that day. The Thalmor ambassador delivered his ultimatum to the Emperor Titus Mede, the head of every Blades agent within the Aldmeri Dominion. I knew that day that it was truly the beginning.
Okay, I think the door's cleared now. Let's go. Almond? More Thalmor, I'm guessing. Yeah. Was it this door? I don't think it was it? Because it's locked. This one? No. How did I get in here?
Come here, come here, come here, come here.
Aha! Or is this way? I don't really want to disturb any of the other inhabitants. Unless I have to. Is that someone? I don't see. Let's just keep going. Anyone here? There's a chest.
Must have been.
We've got... Who is that? Is that a Thalmor? I can't tell. Who are you?
That's him. That's who was asking about Esbern. Kill him.
You'll remember my old trade.
Well, that was, I don't know who that was. So we're going up here then? Will there be any more Thalmor on the way out? I wouldn't have thought the Thieves Guild would have let them through. Though I guess they might not have had much choice. I hope they're okay. Yes, it seems they're okay. In which case I'm gonna sell some stuff to Tanelia and head back to Riverwood.
What could I do?
Hey, it's that,
Ah, you made it. Good to see you, my friend. I'll never forget how you saved my life from those Thalmor maniacs.
What could I do for you?
Okay, let's get going. Okay, so I'm back here with Esbern.
Delphine. Why, it's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way.
So, what happens now? Do you mind if I take this? No? Okay. So, what happens now?
Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh yes, Dragon Ball. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Ah, here it is. Come, let me show you. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh! This is where they built Aldrin's Wall, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy in the event. Despite the far-reaching fame of Aldrin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Aldrin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Aldrin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Aldrin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. His location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call.
We might as well travel together. Are you ready to go?
Always. Let's go see if we can find this Skyhaven Temple.
Okay. I noticed there's some gold here. I hope you don't mind me taking that. And if you're going to leave that book there, I'm going to take it as well. Annals of the Dragon Guard. Well, let's get going.
Orgnar, this is it. The inn is yours. I'm probably never coming back here.
Well now, that's something to think about.
Take care of yourself, Orgnar. Goodbye.
Yeah, sure. You too, Delphine. You be safe.